Hey everyone, welcome back to your daily market close update. It's Friday, June 26, 2026, and the mood on Wall Street today is decidedly bearish. Let's break it all down. Starting with the major indices. It was a rough session across the board. The S&P 500 closed at 728.99, dropping 0.7%. The Nasdaq took the hardest hit, falling 1.38% to settle at 706.52. The Dow Jones held up a bit better but still slipped, closing at 517.75, down about 0.3%. The S&P 500 is barely clinging to a significant technical level. Investors are watching closely to see if that support holds. Now let's get into the Magnificent Seven, because today's story is really about divergence. Microsoft was the star of the session, surging 5.71% to close at $372.97. That is a massive single-day move. Apple also rallied hard, climbing 3.14% to $283.78. Amazon joined the green side too, gaining 2.5% to finish at $232.69. But not everyone participated. Alphabet dropped 1.84% to $337.39. Nvidia slid 1.64%, closing at $192.53. So despite some mega cap strength, it wasn't enough to lift the broader market. Turning to commodities, the safe havens were shining today. Gold climbed 1.13% to $373.63. Silver did even better, rising 1.76% to $53.28. That tells you investors are seeking safety in a nervous market. Oil was the big loser today though. WTI crude tumbled 3.5% to $105.48. That's a significant drop that could signal demand concerns ahead. Over in crypto, things were pretty quiet. Bitcoin edged up just under 0.2%, trading at $59,822. Ethereum barely moved either, up about 17 basis points to 1,570.69. No major catalysts in the digital asset space today. On the Forex front, unfortunately we don't have updated data on the major currency pairs this session. We'll keep you posted on EUR USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY as fresh numbers come in. Now let's hit the headlines driving conversation tonight. The S&P 500 is heading into the weekend on a losing streak. CNBC reports futures are little changed as the index wraps up a down week. Investors Business Daily flagged that the S&P is barely holding a significant technical level. That's a key story to monitor next week. And here's a big one from The Information. The Trump administration has asked OpenAI to stagger the release of a new AI model. The reason? Security concerns. That could have ripple effects across the entire AI sector. So here's the big picture. The broader market struggled, but select mega caps showed real strength. Gold and silver rallied while oil cratered. It's a mixed signals kind of day with a bearish lean overall. Looking ahead, keep an eye on whether the S&P 500 can defend that critical support level when markets reopen Monday. Watch for any follow-through on the OpenAI news and its impact on AI stocks. And monitor oil prices for clues about the global growth outlook. That's your market wrap for today. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, and we'll see you next time.